Hedge funds do a lot of things to make money, but one of those things is trading in the options market, shorting companies. In other words, making money when the stock price of other companies, sometimes American companies, goes down. They lose money, hedge funds make money. It's part of the business model, shorting stocks. So borrowing shares and selling them on the expectation that those shares will decline in value. Well, for the past several months, hedge funds have shorted the stock of a retailer called GameStop. People online watch this. This kind of stuff happens all the time. And by the way, sometimes hedge fund managers go on television, we've talked about this before on the show, and attack specific companies or whole sectors of the economy, hoping the value will go down and they can profit from it. That's pretty ugly. Very ugly. It's very wrong. It's apparently legal, though. So people online watched all this, and ultimately they decided to act. A group of people on Reddit decided to buy up GameStop options, and that triggered a chain reaction that drove GameStop's share price higher and higher and higher. As of today, shares of GameStop are up 1,700% since the beginning of the month. That means people on Reddit profited, people in hedge funds who were betting that share price would go down lost money. And that's a crime! Only people who work for hedge funds are allowed to manipulate the market, often with the help of CNBC. Normal people are not allowed to do that. Already the people in charge of our system are outraged that anyone without an official position at a hedge fund would dare manipulate the market to their benefit. The communications platform Discord has taken action against this. They've shut down the day traders, claiming that they're committing hate speech. In other words, if you do what hedge funds do, but you don't work at a hedge fund, you're a racist. Obviously. It's just the beginning. Today, the CEO of NASDAQ jumped to the hedge fund's rescue and suggested that day trading would need to be halted.
If we see a significant rise in the chatter on social media channels, and then we also match that up against unusual trading activity, we will potentially halt that stock to allow ourselves to investigate the situation, to be able to engage with the company, and to give investors a chance to recalibrate their positions.
So this seems like a really big and significant story. This is not a financial show, though. We're not fluent really in this stuff. Charles Payne is. He's hosted Making Money with Charles Payne on Fox Business, and so we're grateful to have him on tonight to explain what is going on and what it means. Charles, thanks for coming on.
Hey, Tucker, you hit a whole lot of it, but let me just fill it in a little bit more, because not only are these folks, these hedge funds selling the stock, they don't own the stock, so they borrow it. Imagine you borrow a stock that's trading at $10, and then you drive the share price down, and then you buy it back for $1. You make the difference, $9. And to your point, they're allowed to short so much stock. You know the amount of stock that was out on GameStop. Let's just say 100% of the shares that are out. Well, they shorted 140% of the stock. So they borrowed the same stock over and over and over, the same shares, and sold it into the market over. Their job, their mission was to drive GameStop to zero. Zero. No one said a word on any financial network, particularly CNBC, which always lets the shorts come on and go to war with companies, almost voiceless companies. So what happens? Some people get wind of this. These folks that you said, these individual investors, they decide to buy the stock up. They start to pressure the shorts. It's called a short squeeze, and it's working. And Wall Street is losing its mind, and Wall Street now wants to change the rules of the game, because a bunch of people with accounts ranging from $500 to $2,500 are taking down the billionaires.
Amazing. So the options, I mean, it's a much longer conversation about whether the options market actually helps the real American economy in any way. But unless I'm missing what you're saying, when individual investors tried to do what hedge funds do every day, but to the benefit of GameStop, they're now racist for doing that, and they need to be purged from the internet.
Well, you know, in any war, the first thing you want to do is cut off the line of communication. So hence, they are going to be cutting off this Discord, right? They're not going to allow the communication. So once you do that, then you start to change other rules of the game.
Clearly. Charles Payne, I really appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you.
You got it, Tucker.